Warrior's Path. Laughing Bear was set on the warrior's path from the first days of his youth, when his uncle took him into his lodge and taught him the warrior's truth. He sat by night at his uncle's fire and looked into the blaze, while his teacher gave him the warrior's songs and taught him the warrior's ways. How to measure seasons by moon and stars, how to find his way by the sun, when to put aside his comfort for the task that must be done. He learned he must keep his weapons sharp and train them to his hand, how to walk the forest silently, to be still and respect the land, to fight if he must for his clan and tribe, and to do that with all his will, to pray to the spirits of earth and sky that he never would have to kill. His teacher gave him the skills of peace, how to speak at the council fire, to consider the needs of the young and old ahead of his own desire. In time he grew tall and strong and wise, with the gifts of both skill and grace. Beside his uncle he stood at the council fire, with feather and painted face.
Laughing Bear had been gone 3 days in search of the pepper grass. As a warrior he knew that he must do what tribal mother asked. And he found the grass and he packed it tightly into his rawhide sack. But the day was late, and now he must wait to start his long trip back. So he made shelter and he lit the fire. He watched the sun drop down. Soon he fell asleep to the sweet lullaby of all the wood creatures' sounds. Through the night, as the stars burned bright, the mist came in damp and cold. He dreamed of the time when he was a young boy, when he first learned the warrior's code. When to fight, when to make peace, his warrior skills passed the test. To use weapons only when he must, Uncle taught him was best. Laughing Bear was awake before dawn, and he heard the birds start to sing. As the sun rose in gold like warriors of old, he began to pray to the east, to the west, south, north, Father Sky, Mother Earth, gave thanks to the land and his beast. He began his trip back with the grass in the sack, and it took him most of the day. When he made it to camp, it was already damp. Daylight was starting to fade. They all welcomed him back as he opened the sack for all the village to see. The warriors came round to the gift on the ground, and tribal mother was pleased. Now the warrior's way is as old, they say, dating back to time's first dawn. It lives in our hearts, and each does his part to see that code is passed on. And I'll tell you all now, there are secret things young warriors in training must know. There will be times you must do what you don't want to do, and honor yourself as you grow. See, honor and bravery don't come from the games young warriors learn easily with glee. It comes from the heart, when you first do your part, to keep your friends safe and free. So now I give you a pledge to take if you dare. Know the travel is tough down this road. It's to honor and help those who can't help themselves. That is a warrior's code.
Peace Pledge. To be a peaceful person by not fighting or encouraging others to fight, I pledge. To avoid mean looks or names or hurting feelings with tricks, mocking or laughing at others, I pledge. To not spread rumors, threaten or harass others by word or action, I pledge. To honor every creature or person's right to be safe, I pledge. To include all who want to join me or my group in a peaceful way, I pledge. To respect the property of others, I pledge. To be helpful when another has his feelings or reputation hurt, and to be a good bystander when others are being bullied or teased, I pledge. To speak up to those who act mean toward others, I pledge. To do the right thing, get adult help, should such mean behavior continue, I pledge. By my actions, I show tolerance for others who might appear different from me, and by my actions, I choose to make my world a kinder and happier place for all. This I pledge.